皆さんご安全に、やまけいです。ゲーム実況 NBA2K21 マイキャリア試合やっていきたいと思います。
Out there with James Johnson. Then there's Towns, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, Barrett Knox to the wingman. Randall out there with Elijah, and it's Payton in at the point. Passes it to Knox. Great for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season. As the playoffs are coming up, how do they ensure their success continues into the postseason?
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You've got to be resilient and adaptable when the adversity hits, because it's going to come. And the belief system is so paramount to success of teams, especially underdog teams in the postseason. Do they have the confidence to get the job done?
Outside Turner, and there's the pass to Bembry, and again Minnesota will turn it over. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Towns trying to get open.
An aggressive pick-and-roll player is D'Angelo Russell, and you can see he's just starting to figure it all out, guys.
Pass to Barrett. Randall against Johnson. Johnson with the block. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Bembry. Barrett covering. 6 on the shot clock. Turner finds Towns. Goes up to the stripe. And that one is good.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
Pass to Knox. Back to Payton. Fires for 3. Bembry with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Payton. Feeds it to Elijah. Here's Knox. Turner covering. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
Payton outside. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Bembry, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that.
7点差。まだいける、まだいける。
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Culver passes to Towns. Culver in the corner. Elijah grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 7.
And standing 6'7", Jarrett Culver with great positional size at that combo guard position.
You know what, Greg? He has drawn some parallels to Karis LeVert with his frame. And obviously similar styles, too. Both guys very fluid off the dribble.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves.
Well, you want to see this from Karl Anthony Towns. He's got the size, the length, and the touch to take and make high percentage shots.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior in his last outing against the Grizzlies seemed to be struggling. He contributed a few points and made an impact on the glass with 7 rebounds. He had a really tough time shooting the basketball. For him, it seemed like the rim had a lid on it. Let's see if the lid's been lifted here tonight.
Good work as always, David. Thank you. Well, we haven't seen too many games, guys, like that out of him before.
And you know what? I'm thinking we'll see a different guy here tonight. Hard to imagine he'd have back-to-back bad games.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'll rally. He's discouraged with the way he played, but I don't think he'll dwell on it. He knows how to deal with a bit of adversity.
Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Colby. Count that one.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Hardaway. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Culver. Here's Towns. No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Outside Hardaway. Back to Barrett.
抜けれたな。何がしたいんだ。
Shot clock at 6. The pass to Olajuwon. Hardaway from outside. Rebound Minnesota. Robinson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Shot's good. And they haven't worked it inside as much as they...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So... Yeah, it's been quite a game for Elfrid Payton.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Knox and Randall. They're the forwards. Elfrid Payton is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Olajuwon in its center. Pass to Bembry. Floats one up. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Towns against Olajuwon. Knox the pass to Barrett. Cranes the three-pointer. Barrett's got 6.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Outside Turner. Kicks it to Towns. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
There's so many guys that I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off. Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Bembry the pass to Turner. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Bembry. Out to Russell. To halt the run. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 9.
Well, it's important that D'Angelo Russell keep making shots from deep. This is an aspect of his game he's starting to sharpen.
Payton surveying the floor. Back to Barrett. Passes it to Knox. Back to Olajuwon. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Knox. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, the catch-and-shoot game of Kevin Knox, he's got to have it in his arsenal, and he does.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spotlight of playing.
よし、勝っている。
from the wing Hardaway. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, averages nearly 12 points a game.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc
Good
here
shot, good
in
shot.
the second half?
The pass to Hernan Gomez.
抜かれんなよ、抜かれんなよ。
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Russell kicks to Hernan Gomez. The offensive rebound. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Russell.
You know, to me, it's huge when D'Angelo gets to the glass. This guy has the ability to use his athleticism to his advantage.
Hardaway up top and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
さあ、ディフェンス。
Timberwolves trail by 7.
ラッセルに抜かれた後の
Russell
ケア。
looking around.
もう時間ないね。
11 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Pass to Culver. Lets it go from deep. Here's Vaden. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Hardaway with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Russell against Barrett. Olajuwon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Knox, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Pass to Towns. Here's Bembry. Barrett covering. Vaden, he's guarded by Olajuwon. That's a 2 from Towns. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Well, this is just another weapon that Cat has at his disposal. A 7-footer with a sweet jumper off the pass. How do you guard Karl Anthony Towns anyway?
Passes it to Olajuwon. And here's Barrett. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Culver passes to Bembry. To the inside. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
New York calls for Minnesota. Russell comes in for Culver. And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the pass to Barrett. Here's the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Barrett. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
And playing alongside Zion Williamson at Duke makes it hard to stand out with your athleticism. But make no mistake about it, R.J. Barrett is a big-time athlete.
And Greg, I think maybe as impressive as what he brings from a physical standpoint is his commitment to put in the work, his understanding of what's required to be successful at the NBA. This guy has not only the physical tools, but the mental makeup and the work habits to be great.
Payton passes to Barrett. Back to Payton. High arcing shot and stolen by Russell. Outside Turner, outside Russell. Back to Turner, jacks up a three. The Knicks pull it in. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. And Barrett now top of the key. Here's Knox. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And guys, what we saw here
all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for R.J. Barrett.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And the shot goes in.
There's a combination of size and agility that makes Culver a threat from the interior. This guy will find a way to create and get around the defense.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Here's Dotson. New York needs to get off a shot. That one good for 2.
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's a Kogi. Here's the floater. No good on that one. Great D that time from Gibson. Now here is Olajuwon. Harkless with it. Pass to Olajuwon. Three-pointer Ellington. Offensive rebound. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now Culver. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling